We are live. We are live. Hello to all. How are you? Welcome to Hack Shack Studios. I'm RT Bear. It's 8 o'clock California time, and it is really, really hot here. It is hot here. So I know there's a lot of competition tonight, but hope you guys will come hang out for an hour or so. It's going to be a chill stream, so I got a little bit of work to do before I leave to New York City tomorrow. I am going to New York. So I will be at the Suffolk County Comic-Con this Saturday, and I'm going with my lovely daughter. She will be with me, and we will be dining and dancing and drawing, and she likes to hug, so she'll be hugging for the whole day Saturday. So, hey guys, we have Jim Bobo. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jim Bobo? I like that. We have my favorite, Sticky Wicked 447. How are you guys? So yeah, I'm going to probably be bopping over to Photoshop, so you won't be seeing what I'm working on, but I will be working and I'll be bopping. I'll be doing a lot of bopping today. I'll bop back and forth between the stream and my Photoshop. The reason is I want to try to get a page done before I leave. I'm leaving first thing in the morning. So with California traffic, I'm going to have to leave at the crack of dawn. At the crack of dawn. I'm going to get it on till the crack of dawn. Wow, you guys always throw these names at me. My net is finally fixed. I don't know what that means. Great news, my net is finally fixed. And T. Hillam, is that how you say your name? T. Hillheim, 29. It's good to have you in. So I'm going to try to do this and see how this works. Hey, Arch Geek, how are you, man? Finally, a name I can say. It's going to be a little noisy. I have the window open and I have a fan on, so I hope that's okay. So I'm going to see if I can open this up. I'm not screen sharing. And see if I can find some pages. What else I'm going to do? You know what I should have done before I did that, though? Let me see if I can go back here. I'm going to stop sharing and then bop over there. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of bopping. And I got some pages here that I'm going to show you. So I'll give you a little bit of a preview on Chrono Mechanics. And also, we got the ash cans in. We got them in a couple days ago, but I forgot to show you. We have boxes of the 16-page ash can from Black and White. We have them in, so we have everything. And we did pay the printer their blood money, and so we're going to get a shipment in early. Where is my file? Oh, there you go. Of Black and White pages, or not pages, but books. So we will have, to keep my word, we will get them out, start getting them out probably mid-November. So if you ordered an issue of Black and White, they will start going out in mid-November. So we're thinking 14th, 15th. So soon. So days away, weeks away. So thank you guys so much for your patience. And I know some of you been a little hesitant pulling the trigger on Chrono, but I know as soon as those Black and White books start shipping, you guys will be all over it. All over it. Yes, so I hope you guys can't see me because I'm going to be focusing on working on this Chrono page. Yes. So how is everyone? I hope everyone's doing fine. I've never done this before where I'm actually working and I can't, like I'm not working with the camera, I'm working in Photoshop and trying to talk. So this is a different beast for me, a beast of burden. It's not a beast of burden. So let me see, I need to duplicate the layer. You guys are gonna hear some clicking, some click-clacking. Okay, and I need my opacity up. So now we are working. We're illin', we're gelling. So yeah, I think we got a lot of competition tonight on YouTube. Ethan just did a stream. It was pretty darn good. There was a guy on Twitter. I didn't catch his name, but he kind of ran down a lot of pretty good observations on the comic book industry and how we got here. So after we're done hanging out, you should go check out Ethan's stream. It was pretty good. He talked about a lot of things, but I thought that was pretty insightful. Yeah, I thought one of my favorites, and it was an observation I had at the time as well, that in the 90s when there was a lot of money being made, there wasn't a lot of attention on growing the industry. It was more kind of trying to do, for the lack of better term, cash grabs with special covers and things like that, and not a lot of conversation or energy spent on trying to build and get new readers in and try to advertise perhaps outside of the little bubble that is the comics industry. And so let that be a lesson to you. So if there's anybody out there that's making crazy money, start putting that into advertising. I thought when DC launched the New 52 and they started advertising for the downloadable comics, I thought that was a move in the right direction. However, they didn't do it for very long. That first year of the New 52 was pretty good, but like all gimmicks, I think people figure them out relatively quick, and there were some promises made that weren't delivered on, like more one and dones. And then as soon as they got the success with, what was it called, the Snyder Capullo Owls, what were they called, the Court of Owls, then they started crossing over and doing big storylines again, and I just don't think that's the way, or was the way to go. I think the one and dones was a great idea, and I think they should have stayed with that. And sometimes we lose faith in what we're doing, and it just takes time for things to catch on. And I think they made a course correction a little too soon. And also, I think one of the problems with advertising is that they don't put enough money aside for a long-term campaign as far as advertising. So they run out of money, or they get disheartened when the results don't happen quick enough. And they have to realize, man, there's not a lot of brand recognition. I mean, people know who Batman and Superman are, but they don't really know these comic books, and they don't know where to get them. So you have to be really patient. So you have to not only advertise the product, but you have to advertise that it just exists. You know, it's not enough to go, oh, we got a Batman comic here, but, you know, where to buy the Batman comics, where to, you know, to pick these books up, you know, stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot to it. It's a pretty monumental thing, but it's a necessary one, and it's one that this industry hasn't wanted to deal with for a long, long time. And that's a problem. And then we have the internet now, and people like myself and a lot of the Comicsgate guys and independents, we realize that, you know, in lieu of an advertising budget, I can come on at, you know, 8:15 and talk to you guys and get some work done and promote my books, promote other people's books, just talk about comics in general. And that's invaluable, man. And it levels the playing field almost instantly because they have the name and the brand, and supposedly the deep pockets that we don't have. But, you know, some of us are going toe to toe with their sales numbers, and that's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, there's some flaws in you know, Comicsgate, and what we're doing right now is experiencing some growing pains, but I do believe that we will triumph and we will overcome some of these things. 'Cause there's a lot of good hearts in here, and there's a lot of people that are sharing a common goal, and I believe it's only going to build and grow. But however, saying that, we definitely need the support, and we definitely need to get our shit together soon. And that's the nature of my transparency coming in here. Like I said at the start, you know, I'll show you the ash cans. I got a stack of them here that I'm going to show you guys. We just got an email back from the printer, and we're going to pay their blood money. We're going to pay some extra cash and get them in sooner for you guys, so we can start making good on our promise and try to, you know, get back and gain some trust with you guys. And to be honest, I mean, I don't blame you, but that's why I'm here talking right now, to try to, you know, regain your trust, because all this stuff right now is just words, but I will be proving this stuff to you ASAP. And then I'm hoping that you guys will come back around and trust the Hack Shack brand and all the cool stuff we have to offer you in the future, because I am not a one-trick pony, and I've put years into working on not just Chrono Mechanics and Black and White, but other IPs as well. So I would like to keep, you know, creating for you guys as long as you like what I'm doing and support it. Oops, I need to Control Alt Delete. I went a little crazy there. Yeah, what I'm working on right now is cleaning up some line work that these scans, sometimes the scanner doesn't do that well. And I did a lot of art, like work, like digitally, and I didn't realize that some of these scans, some of the lines on these, the black line art wasn't all that good. So I'm kind of redrawing some of the line art for you guys. And I'm working on page 20. Let me double check so I don't misspeak. 25. This book, you know what I'm going to do, and go back to the chat just so I'm not seemingly completely antisocial and ignoring you guys, because I do like the interactivity of what we're doing here. All right, let me go back here. We have Ignition. We have Todd. All right, we have Todd in the, you know what? Oh, I was going to go to this. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm back. So Super Sons was good stuff. Yeah. You know what? That was a hard decision to make. That was a really hard decision to make, to leave that book and to come here for you guys to do Black and White. I think I made the right decision personally. that was a ghost that was haunting me for decades to tell that story. 25 years since 1994, since the first one. So I had been working on retelling that story for a long time. Oh, cool. Little explanation here. Very cool. So Archgeek, hey Art. Hey Art. I think we already covered some of that. Hey, we have Arthur Brown, the Uncanny Kodiak. Yeah, you know what? I need to talk to you. Malin mentioned to me short videos after, like promotional videos for your Indiegogo after your YouTube channel. So like after this after this stream is done, then it goes into a quick little promo for the book. So after I get back from New York City, if you don't mind, maybe we could talk. I think I have a lot better idea of how to communicate this stuff to you. Arthur Brown was really cool early on in the campaign, and he was doing some early thumbnail work for the Chrono Mechanics video, for the Indiegogo video. And he did some killer work. There was one, oh my gosh, it was so cool. I believe it was the Elucidator's speech. It was kind of a mission statement. And if I'm remembering this right, he got a cool voice to do the narration and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. And it always makes me feel good when you guys get this, when you understand the concepts and I hear them back from you. And it just makes me feel so good. Vilnid, are you trying another print? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We have already been talking to Print Ninja. And there's Jen at Print Ninja, and she's so sweet, and she's talking us through everything. And at least at this point, keep your fingers crossed. We seem to be on the same page. Also, while I'm talking about this, I'm just gonna show you guys. I know I've showed you this before, but this is the book that I'm putting together. There's a little reflection on it, but and this is the progress. This is like work in progress. So this is Chrono Mechanics coming together. So at this point, it's 48 pages, but you can see there's a lot of pages that are line art, and all this line art stuff that you see here is already with Narwhal, and he's already put some first drafts together on all those pages that you've already seen. These are obviously finished. Some of these are in the campaign. This one right here, obviously line art's done. He's working on that now. These are still pages to be laid out. I got notes all over them. I believe we just finished up this one here the other day and this one. So what pages are these? These are 20 and 21, you guys. So here's line art for the next 2 pages. So we're back at Chrono Inc. We're establishing the foreman. So that's 22, 23. I don't want to spend too much time on this because I don't want to spoil, but I do want to show you guys this book is coming together, and it's coming together fast. Everybody working on this is totally dedicated, and we all realize we got to gain your trust back. So here's 2025. So 25, if it's 48 pages, that's over half of the book done already. I do want to keep it I do want to get to 60 pages, but this is already half the book as far as line art is concerned. So here's 26 and 27. So we're going beyond halfway. And so we are kind of bouncing around. So some of the pages are done, some of the pages aren't done as far as color and line art and layouts and stuff as well. So yeah, there's a couple more pages that I do not want to show you because they're spoiler, but let me count if you guys trust me. There's 28, 29, 30. 30 still has a couple pages or a couple panels that I need to finish up. And then 31 is done, and 32. I've been working on this book before, like as soon as Black and White was done, I went right into Chrono. So I put a lot of time into this before we even launched. So there's a great deal of the story that's done physically. So over half the book is already done. Not many people that are in the middle of a Indiegogo can stake that claim or make that claim. So this guy can right here. So yeah, so between me and Narwhal and Render Contender and my wife, we are totally dedicated to this. And I am determined to make or get this book done before the due date that we gave on the Indiegogo page. So if there's anybody that's new to this, I have an Indiegogo going on. Should I cut away? Should I try this? Should I shield for a moment? Hey, you want to help me shield? I think that's what they call it, shilling.
What's that?
Oh, excuse me. Whoa. It's selling. It's what the kids these days call selling, because we can't just be direct. You want me to introduce you? Are you going to be here for a while?
A couple of minutes.
This is my lovely wife, Pamela.
Hi, everyone.
And so we have a lot of people in the chat. We have Todd. Todd is my buddy on the pontificators. I almost said the procrastinators. Okay, so yeah, okay, I was early on saying Court of Owls, so I'm trying to catch up. So you have our trust, Art. Thank you, man, so much. I am trying my best to backpedal here. I did not think the printer was going to take this much time getting this stuff to us, or our books to us. So Pamela, I told them that we got the wonderful news that the printer will take our blood money and give us some advance copies so we can start getting the books out, the black and white books out, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're very, very happy about that. Like I said, it wasn't cheap, but you guys are worth it. And to get my reputation back and my integrity back, it's really no problem.
Which means so much to Art. My goodness, I've seen the man work, 18-hour days to meet deadlines and things like that. At the old studio, they all had blankets and pillows that they would throw on the floor.
We had bedding underneath our drawing boards, and we would just work until we fell asleep. I've fallen asleep at the drawing board before, you guys. I fell asleep, and then my head hit the board, and then I woke up instantly. I was like, oh gosh, I gotta get this page done. So yeah, and I was a little self-indulgent on black and white. It was one of those pet projects, and it meant so much to me. I wanted it to come out. I just didn't want to compromise anything. So every detail was scrutinized. And I think that, I don't know, I'm going to say this, but I think I've earned it after 35 years. The problem is there are people that have been waiting and that were, really wanted the book. So I do apologize for that. And I'm not going to make this mistake again to be that self-indulgent.
Did you show them the ash can?
No, I'm going to do that after I do this. So we're in sell mode.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to stay.
I don't know these things.
I'm trying to stay focused. This is hard. This is so hard. Okay, so Chrono Mechanics, they do more before the dawn of time than most people do all day. We are at 7,674, and this is the end of our first week, right? We're going into week 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
So this is pretty impressive for week 1. So I thank you. Thanks to everybody that's backed and that has supported this campaign. We are at 100 backers, so 100 people. That's very, very good. We are, what is this? So let's just say it was at 7. We're 325 away from our flexible goal, I believe, if my math is sound, which it probably is not. So what is Chrono Mechanics, you probably ask? Well, Chrono Mechanics is about a team of time repairmen. that repaired the big machine known as time. So just as far as theme and just tone and just the quick pitch is H.G. Wells meets the Looney Tunes. So that pretty much sets up the tone of the book, and kind of, it's time travel with a pretty broad sense of humor attached to it.
It's a great sense of humor. It's, if you can just imagine, because Team 9.2 is the best of all the time repairmen.
And that's who you're looking at right this very minute.
Right. And they are the best. And they have egos that match them. And so when Doug comes up, who has a massive ego
and no work skills or discipline to speak of,
right, and he doesn't want to even do this. He's like, at first he thinks it's all the blue and pink pills that he took.
Yeah, also, you guys, Pamela brings up a good point. If you think this is kiddie fare, this book is not. I mean, I think kids, depends on the sensibility of your children. I think they could read it and enjoy it, but on the same hand, there are some adult themes in here as well. So like Pamela said, there's some reference to drug taking.
Yeah, I mean, he's a 70s rock star. It's like, what's his name? Nikki Sixx. But no, he's not that bad.
Yeah, he's not that bad, but he is a product of his time, let's just say. Yeah, womanizing, he's a rock star.
Yeah, he is. And but he doesn't want to do this. He wants his manager and the groupies and the big limo.
Yeah, manual labor is not in his vocabulary. Yeah, so that's what this story is all. It's kind of it's a little bit of an origin story, even though it's not. But it's kind of Doug coming into the team, and we'll see if he has what it takes to be a chrono mechanic. So the team needs a fourth member, and Doug is recruited, and you'll just have to read it to see what Chrono Incorporated saw in this basically loser.
Now, wait a minute. He's from my home state of West Virginia.
What is he? He's a gap-toothed, fiery-haired,
lucky son of a gun.
Son of a gun, yeah. So the writing is hilarious. I'm writing it with my wife here and partner in crime, Pamela T. Bear. And most of the projects that I do, she's involved somehow, some way. So this is no exception. So she is going to be writing this with me and editing as well. And she's got a killer sense of humor.
There's one thing that I want all of you people to look for once you get this book. And I hope you can remember this.
Write it down.
The elucidator in our book. I want you to look at his features, what he's wearing, what he does, and then go look at the Disney movie, was it Wreck-It Ralph? They have a being who does the exact same things, looks the same, and our book came out years before Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, and I have pitched it many of times and taken many of meetings with Disney, so it's been on the record. So I'm not saying they ripped me off, but they ripped me off. And we do some fun stuff with the Elucidator as well. And if you guys thought this book was serious, look at this. This is a floating bolt out in space that is Chrono Incorporated. There's a lot of fun like this. There's a lot of puns. Time puns, and this is Doug bopping into action here. He's being pulled from his timeline to help out Team 9.2. I don't want to give away too much. I don't want to be too literal with the story, but yeah, these are some samples of the interiors, and I'm going to show you some more pages as well, you guys. So stay tuned. So this is the work in progress sketchbook. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So this is the Elucidator character that Pamela was talking to you about. And the Chrono Mechanics sketchbook is a limited edition book that is signed by me. Follow Eugene, the Chrono Ink Elucidator, as he guides you through the history, development, art, character design, bonus facts, and more as it relates to our mechanics and their workday misadventures. Also, I have to find them. We looked for them the other day. We weren't able to find them at that time. But I'm going to put in the pitch, the animation pitch in this. Yeah, at least as many pages, before it bores people.
Yeah.
So they can see what we were pitching and things like that. So yeah, that'll be fun. The Elucidator is going to basically narrate the sketchbook, and it's going to be more of a centerfold. So it's going to be widescreen format. So I think it'll be fun and original and unique. And this is such a unique concept. I think it deserves this treatment. So I have a lot of friends that love the Chrono Mechanics concept, and one early on was Cheeks, Sean Cheeks Galloway, and he and his studio put together an OOT illustration, and we've made this into a cover, and this thing is brilliant. I am so flattered, man. I am so flattered that people of his caliber wanted to be involved. And so good friend over the years, also animation, mainly animation guy. They both, Sean and Tom, have done comic books as well. But Tom Bancroft is best known for Mushu and Mulan. He was the lead animator and designer of Mushu, the Disney movie. And so moving on to my good comic book friend, Aaron Lopresti, who was nice enough to lend his talents on this. And he kind of was inspired by a Bernie Wrightson cover. So on the bottom here, it says After Wrightson. He wanted to make sure he gave proper credit to the man. So he did this. Also, if you don't know, I believe Lopresti is going to launch his Indiegogo next week, and it's called Garbage Man. So check that out. And another good friend has an Indiegogo coming out soon, which is Carlo Barbieri. And I will be inking this up soon. I know I said, I think this week, but this week got away from me. So one thing about getting this book done is I'm bouncing around to make sure I keep all the talent working and no one's sitting on their hands. So those are top priority. So I've meant to get to this, but getting narwhal pages and getting render layouts has been my top priority. So here's a fun poster package. I'm going to move this along a little faster. We have some cool stretch goals. Check those out. And we are at 40 pages or 48 pages. This book is a one and done. So you guys, there will not be like a part 2 or anything like that. I'm realizing that these Indiegogos, with the amount of time that it takes for a single creator to put these books together, it makes more sense to do one and dones. So Chrono is a one and done. And so we are hoping to go from 48 pages to 60 pages. So these are stretch goals to help us get to that destination. Check out the golden time card. It equals free doodles. So I'm going to get back. Come on over. I'll put a link in the chat as soon as I come back to you guys. So yeah, check out the Indiegogo. The video was put together by a good friend now who I've met during this campaign, and his name is Von Klaus, and he's got a great book out right now called Monster MD. So let me stop sharing, come back to StreamYard. Here's my mug. I'm going to Vogue for you guys. How do you Vogue? Is this how you Vogue? Something like that. So we still have Pamela here. Hey, you want to show these off?
No, you go for it, huh?
Uh-oh, I dropped. Oh, man, I dropped a stack of them. I've fallen and I can't get up. Where's my medical alert? So we have boxes of these things, you guys. So these are the black and white 16-page ash cans. So this is the bonus story. So if you back this tier, this is what you guys are going to get. And I wanted to show multiples because I showed one because we had the prototype printed up. But these are just to show you that we have more than one.
And I don't know if he told you this, but he upgraded the cover.
Oh yeah,
It
there's
was
such a glare on it.
It was supposed to be black and white, and he was like, "Nope, we gotta give him more." So he had it colored by Perea,
And I'm holding it upside down because I'm trying to be funny.
and then we took it in to be printed so that it would. The paper is thick and heavy, and it's a great looking ash can.
Yeah, and this camera is not doing it justice, but I will be posting the cover up on my Instagram, on Twitter soon. So let's go back to the chat. Did we cover everything? It was the ash can, and then we're going to show the campaign. Let's go back. Talons. Okay, I went back too far. 816. 818. Hey, we have Rodwell Stevens. Hey, how are you, man? Welcome. And thanks for coming. Andrew J. Arthur Brown. As soon as Malin is out of YouTube jail, you need to promote. You know what? It was so nice of him last night. I think Malin at midnight, he did a little shout out for Chrono. I think he ran the video. Somebody told me. I haven't seen it yet. So yeah, definitely, and he definitely wants to promote it. And I talked to Ethan, and we're going to do some stuff too in the future. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, Malin played the video last night. Cool. I got to check that out. Give it a thumbs up. That Malin at midnight, he is becoming like a Steven Spielberg. His videos are edited perfectly. Ooh, here we go. You want to read it?
No, go ahead, hon.
Well, what? I'm trying to bring you into the show. I can read it. I hope I'm not speaking out of class, but Chrono made me think of Saturday morning cartoon that I wish I saw. That's where the thoughts on the promo came from. Oh, very cool. Yeah. And to be honest, I think Hanna-Barbera for the time and some of these older cartoons were darn good for what they were and the money that they had to spend. What? Hello. Hello. All right, now, okay.
Hello, back.
Okay, you got to bring your arm in and wave. That's my lovely wife's dainty little hand. So we have Sticky.
Hi, guys.
All right, that guy right there with the thumbs. Oh yeah. And if you guys could give me a thumb up or two, greatly appreciated. If you know anybody out there that likes Comic Talk, and have them come by and sub. YouTube's been purging, man. My numbers have gone down. I was so close. We were gaining momentum to get to 2,000. So I'm hovering right there, man. Every sub has been hard fought, man. Are there any you want me to read?
I like this. I think it was.
Is it titled?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You want to read this one?
I've done that on stakeouts. My head hits the window, and the guy said, "Don't break my window."
Is that when you fall asleep?
Yeah, when you were at your drawing board.
Yeah. So I take it Title 10 is a cop, and if you are, I salute you, man. You are unsung heroes, just like a Chrono Mechanic. We have Shinto, one of my favorite names. How are you? Kodiak, Pamela warms my heart when she plays off you. Yeah. And she's a sweetheart. Hey, wait. We got a celebrity. We got a celebrity in our midst. Wait a minute. After that intro, and then you're gonna insult me? Oh my gosh, go away. Who needs you? Who needs you, Mike S? Okay. All right. What does the S stand for, Pamela?
You have to ask Amanda that. She's actually the one that came up.
Am I allowed to say it?
Go ahead.
Sniffles.
Yeah. So Mike, the S around the T-Bear household is for sniffles, and I think you know where that came from.
That was Amanda.
Yeah, Mike is a household name around here at the T-Bear household. So Mike did something really, really kind for Amanda some years ago. We were at San Diego Comic-Con, and she liked one of his prints. And I think this is very Halloween. It was a Rocky Horror Picture Show, I think, image that he drew and made into a big, nice print. And she liked it. So I don't think he gave it to her at the show. He mailed it to her. Yeah. And it's still on your wall, right? Yeah, it's still up on her wall. So thank you so much. There's a lot of cool people
Mike,
around
if
here.
you're on the show.
Did you hear that, Mike?
That's
Amanda says thanks. Are you pointing at Title 10?
Yes.
You got to start either whispering in my ear or giving me like a code or something, or poke your finger closer to it so I know. She just does this, like from a distance, like I'm supposed to know which one that is. Here, and then she just points at the chat.
Hey, we've been married long enough. You should know these.
Well, I did. Obviously, I deciphered, and I went Title 10, and then she nodded, like I'm looking at her. She's over here. Everything's reverse. Yeah. So wait. I'm losing track. Hold it upside down. Let's see the other side of
the planet. See it.
Okay.
That's for people that are below the equator.
You know, when you guys, say it, I do it. That's what I do. And so here's the right side up cover for them as well. So yes. Oh, okay. So wait, I don't know. Once you start engaging with Mike, it doesn't stop. So do I dare?
Like a flower needs.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. All I have to say at this point is maybe. This is turning into a lot more darn fun than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was just going to talk and work in Photoshop and bore you guys, but you guys are a lot of fun here. And we have a guest. We have a major talent here at the Shack. You guys think I'm talking about Mike, don't you? It's my wife. She's a major talent.
Yes, I'm so talented.
One of these days.
Give me some spaghetti sauce, and then I'm talented.
Oh my gosh! You guys. Once I had my wife's spaghetti, I don't order it out anymore. There's not one restaurant, and I don't care. That can top her spaghetti. And you're not even Italian.
No.
You're not even Italian. Oh, wait. Here's title. Thank you, Art, not a cop. It was when I was in the military. Well, I still salute you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, for putting the time in.
54 hours of being awake.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Oh
no. If you didn't hear my daughter, then I'm not going to repeat it because I'm way too nice to Mike. No. No, you mailed it, brother.
Yeah, you mailed it.
Yeah. So you sent it to her, dude. I remember.
Do you want me to grab it?
No, it's hard to get those things off the wall. I mean, if you can take it and not destroy it.
Yeah.
So, hey Pamela, does that mean that you've ended your portion of the stream?
Oh no. I'll be back in a second.
Oh, okay. Really? Wow, I'm a nice guy. I don't know. Did I say you were a nice guy? You were a nice guy to my daughter. I'll go that far. Nothing beats home cooking. Yeah, I agree. Oh, here we go. This Mike is a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. I have a friend. He buys a lot of my artwork, and he handles, what is his name? Curry, Tim Curry.
Oh,
A lot of his publicity and his signing and guest appearances. So very cool, Mike. And he tells me about Tim a lot, and he's still doing okay, but he says he's not changing his ways. If you guys didn't hear, he had a stroke not too long ago, and he's still drinking like crazy, and he's smoking like a chimney still. So I guess live by the sword, die by the sword. But he says he hasn't really missed a beat. He said he's still going and doing as much as you could imagine. Oh, wait a minute. Is this working? We're all shocked. We're all shocked, Mike. That Mike's a nice guy. Oh, let's do this. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Boom, 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 share, boom. And I should have done this last time, but my wife just reminded me. Okay, we're 7674. Do. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. Thank you guys. You guys are badass. Shut your mouth. Yeah, I can't say the other word. So thank you so much. So now we have 101 back oars. Okay, let me go back. So we're wrapping up the hour. I don't know if I should just carry this through or if I should go back to work. What?
Title 10 again.
Oh, man. You know what? I think Title 10 is my wife's favorite. So she just keeps doing this. Go to that guy.
I vowed not to stay up with the Hack Shack anymore. I have bizarre dreams.
I expect Amanda to hand off a plate of Pamela's spaghetti. You know what? If you guys are dreaming about my wife's spaghetti, if we could, as a stretch goal, just whip you guys up a bowl or plate of her spaghetti, you guys would give us all the money in the world. Thank you, Andrew J.
I do like to cook. It's fun.
Yeah.
I like to cook, but Amanda likes to bake. And I can't bake. I burn everything.
The thing is, you take this stuff seriously. Like we have a pantry and it's full of like cookbooks and everything. And so I do miss it a little bit though. Because we're older and we're looking out more after our health. A lot of those heavy sauces and creams are kind of going bye-bye.
I don't make the Alfredo sauce like I used to. But
we did have a killer Alfredo because even when we get store-bought stuff, what was this? This was where'd you get this stuff at?
What's that?
Was it Trader Joe's?
Oh yeah, Trader Joe's. Yeah.
And they have a good Alfredo, but between my wife and daughter, they doctor the sauce. So they add garlic and I don't know what else they add, but my gosh, it goes from it's okay to amazing. So even when we just eat store-bought stuff, you guys are always doctoring it.
I like Sticky Wicked too. Makes a mean Eggo. Me too.
Let go my ego.
I like it.
Oh, you know what? Thank you, Arthur Brown, because I said I was going to put it in and I did not. It is in the description though, but I did not put the link. So thank you so much for doing that. You guys are the best. It looks like somebody else has some good mom spaghetti. My mom was not the best cook in the world, but she made a mean spaghetti, right?
Yes, she did.
Like she made a mean spaghetti. Yeah. So it was a good night at the T-Bear, the young T-Bear household when I was growing up, when we had spaghetti. So you actually sneak in turkey sometimes to the spaghetti, right?
I'm trying to help us here.
Yeah. And the way you doctor even the turkey up, it's really good. Although after I eat it, I do get like one of those tryptophan. Is that what it is? So you start feeling kind of tired. I feel like taking a nap.
It could also be the 3 plates that you eat. Or tacos. My golly, people. this man can eat 5 or 6 tacos.
Yes, but not like store-bought tacos. Her tacos. Hey, wait, did I do that right? No, I did it wrong again.
Okay.
This way. Yeah, I got to point the opposite way so you know I'm pointing at her. So, what do you guys do? You put some spices in, and you guys doctor all the meat and everything. So yeah, I'll have 3 or 4 tacos, and these are like the giant shells. You know, they're like squared off, so they stand up. And this is what I'll do: is you bake the shells, right? But then, like, I'll put them on, I'll put them on the toaster, and I'll extra toast them, so they're really, really crunchy. So sometimes, you know, those like corn, you can get a little chewy. So this way they just crackle and they're perfect. But yeah, I can eat 4 or 5 of them. And these are loaded too, right? Like these have like this much meat on them, lettuce, tomato. You don't just do onion, you do the, what are the ones with the green onions? Yes. And then sour cream and salsa. But you don't, it's not homemade salsa, but it's the
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, Trader Joe's salsa is pretty good. Try that on your eggs too.
If you ever want Art to cook, he does everything on a toaster.
You know what, you guys? I should have. I'm like totally made for New York cooking because New York apartments are tiny and they usually don't have ovens or stoves. So everything they do is on a toaster oven. So
yeah, but ours is not a toaster oven. Ours is a toaster.
What's the difference? It's still, you know what? Toasters get freaking hot, man. You can cook all kinds of stuff on those things.
He puts pizza on the toaster.
Well, yeah, they heat it up like the next day. When it's fresh, I eat it, you know. But yeah, what's wrong with that? So the thing is, like,
because you burn it.
I burned it. Oh, I burned it once.
Yeah,
I burned it once, and I've never let it down. And also, I posted on Twitter, so I self-shamed on that one. Wait! Is this a different brand of salsa? Have you heard of this, Pamela?
No, I haven't.
Fun.
Where do you get that?
Is it Trader Joe's?
No, but I see Mike mention Trader Joe's.
Yeah, wow, you're quick on the update. I had already clicked on that.
But no, where do you get Frontera salsa?
We'll try it.
Yeah, I love trying new things and new foods.
Because she made, they're like, it's not a Spanish, I don't know how you make it, but she makes eggs, like eggs and salsa. It's like scrambled eggs, right?
Yeah.
With onions, and we put a little bit of that Trader Joe salsa on there, and it's pretty darn good. A little bit of sour cream. I don't overly sour cream it, just a little bit on the side. So, oh, did you see this, Pamela? I posted this. I was hoping you'd pick up on it. Does she put down brown sugar in her spaghetti sauce?
No, I have not. I do put a pinch of regular sugar to counterbalance the the tomatoes, but I will give brown sugar a shot.
Yeah, I wonder how much you put in, because it would definitely add sweetness to it, which I'm not opposed to at all. Wow, this is turning into like Cooking with Pamela T. Bear show. You should have your own cooking show. We can call Hack Shack Studios a what do they call it? Brand, a lifestyle brand. So we can call Hack Shack Studios the lifestyle brand, and you can do a cooking show, a weekly cooking show. How do you like that?
Whole Foods has it.
Oh, is this it here?
The next one down from men down. That's it. You can get it at Whole Foods.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to give that a shot and give it a try.
Wait, I think this is a different one, right? And so then Kodiak says, also make wine. Oh, so it's
wow.
So
Well, I get the giggles if I drink, so we'll.
Yeah, we're not going to go there,
Yeah.
but we'll try their salsa, unless the salsa is just like laced with some kind of
Something that
like
will,
Italian wine or something.
that'll
I
give
guess
me
I
the
would. Be,
giggles.
wait a minute. That sounds Italian. They're not really known for their like salsa, right? But they are for their wine. I don't know. I'm confused. Okay. So we're wrapping up onto the 9 o'clock hour. Should we? What is this? Ooh. Wait. No.
Oh, how funny! When Amanda was little,
Ugh.
that's all she would eat is hamburger helper.
I don't know what those noodles are made out of, but they're not pasta. If they're like chalky, they don't. Oh, they're weird, man. They're so weird. But hey, if you like it, Sticky Wicked, more power to you. But I guess the sauce is okay with Hamburger Helper, but the noodles. Even when I was a single guy, I did not eat that stuff. And I ate a lot of bad stuff, but I did not go there.
You used to just make huge bowls of tuna salad.
Yeah, but it wasn't like it was a bowl about this big, and I would just put all kinds of veggies, lettuce, and then I would just open a can of tuna and I would throw that in there for the protein, and then I would just eat that throughout the day. That's usually all I had to eat. And then there were, what was it? The Budget Gourmet. If I was lucky, I would get a lasagna Budget Gourmet. Yeah, that was me spending money. And I think I said it on a stream before, but when I was on my own before I met you, I never bought snacks, right? In my apartment, there was never cookies. There were never chips. There was never anything. It was pretty much just tuna and lettuce. I think I made you a spaghetti dinner once.
You did.
It was probably horrible.
No, it was good.
Was it okay?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I did have an oven and a stove. I had a 1-bedroom apartment, and it had the kitchen.
It wasn't a 1-bedroom, hun. That
It was
a
just one room.
studio.
Yeah, it was just a room. That's what I meant to say. It was just a room. And so the kitchen and everything was in that room. So the studio and my bedroom and everything was in there. But I lived right on the beach in Hermosa, so that was cool.
You
So
lived 1 block down from the Comedy and Magic Club.
on 10th Street, yeah.
So when I'd go over a lot on nights that we didn't have anything to do, we'd go to the Comedy and Magic Club.
Yeah, it was cool because I think it was the first weekend of every month, Jay Leno would do his stand-up, his new stand-up. He'd try to break in new jokes and stuff there. And then when I lived there in Hermosa Beach, what is his name? The the more power guy.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen he was a rising star back then. And we were only a block away, and it was like Beatlemania. They cranked the PA so loud because the crowd was so rambunctious. So when you say more power and do all that, the crowd would just go crazy. So it was like a rock show. So I could hear his whole stand-up from my apartment. I never had to go see Tim Allen. Yeah, so that was... When was that? Was that late 80s?
Well, I met you in 1990, January.
So late 80s, early 90s then is when I lived in that area. So all the stand-up that you could imagine came out of there. Chris Rock, you'd see he'd be playing there all the time, and I can't think who's the guy that Amanda likes, Joe Dirt. What's his name?
Oh, David Spade.
David Spade. His stand-up was
The
pretty good.
best Disney movie made
Is
with David Spade.
Emperor's New Groove, right?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, thanks again for this shout out for Michael. Well, not thanks again, but thank you. That will help Mike. And I'm going to post my link. I'll take some Dramamine tomorrow morning, but thank you. We're going to fly first thing tomorrow. My daughter gets... It's weird. She can go on every darn roller coaster and every amusement park attraction, but she gets motion sickness on planes. So, yeah. So, I'm going to wrap this up soon. Actually, I'm going to wrap this up now. Try to finish my page before bed. And if there's anybody in the Long Island, Norfolk, Suffolk County area, that's where we're going to be Saturday. So Amanda and I are going to be there, kissing babies, signing autographs, doing the road show. We're taking it on the road.
And
the dog and
will
pony
be there to keep him in line since I won't be.
Somebody has to. But you guys don't know how much of an honor this is. I think this is the longest Pamela's ever been part of one of these streams. So, yes. So a big good night to you guys. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a blast.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought I would do something before I'm gone because there's going to be YouTube silence. We're coming back Tuesday, right?
Tuesday night. So
Tuesday
you won't be
night.
back, at the mic until Wednesday or so.
Yes, and I got a spooky story for you guys. So we'll do that when I come. Because what is Halloween? Is Friday or Saturday of that same week?
I'm not sure. I don't.
Wait,
have
let me
my-
look at my calendar.
But get Amanda in if you want spooky
Oh,
stories.
I don't know if she's ever heard my Vernon Butts story.
Oh, that's a real story.
That's not. Yeah. So the 31st is Thursday. So yeah, it's earlier. So we'll probably do our spooky story either Wednesday or that Thursday.
And I can tell I lived in a haunted house.
Okay, maybe we'll do two. We'll do the Vernon Butts story. And if you guys just to bone up, type in Vernon Butts, California freeway killer. Oh.
Was there a pontificate?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm flaking. Well, I'm not really flaking. There's just things that are coming up. So no pontificators this week. Sorry about last week. As far as my schedule is concerned, this coming Friday, not tomorrow night, but the next Friday, the first. Yes, we should be back. I think we have Chester Busby on for that date as well. So it's always good to have him in. He works like Pamela and my daughter. He keeps me focused. That dude he's razor sharp. So he helps us keep on track there. So yes, good night, you guys, and have fun. If there's anybody in that New York area, we'll see you Saturday. So take care all. And thanks to everyone who has backed Chrono Mechanics. We are going to continue going strong on that. And before you know it, Black and White will be going into full fulfillment, and be at your doorstep in no time at all. So, speaking of the pontificators, we have Todd still in here. Good night. And yeah, Todd has a YouTube channel too. Go check out his YouTube channel. And he's really good. He's a real talented artist as well. So I believe you have an Instagram. So Todd, real quick, type in, where's the best place that people can see your artwork so I can get you a little plug before I say goodnight. So I think most people have most of their artwork up on Instagram. But some people like myself still do pretty well on DeviantArt. I have a really strong following on DeviantArt, so don't you guys laugh at me. I know that's an old platform, but
There he is.
oh, there you are. So get tuned in. It's Mulrooney Todd. So there you go. So check out Todd's work. He's very, very talented. He's an up and comer. And
Go up? I didn't see it.
what?
Oh, his. I didn't see it go up.
Who's? Oh, Todd's.
There it is.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I thought I clicked. Yeah. So Todd Mulrooney is one of the good guys. So go check his stuff out. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna finish up my page and then go to bed because I got a busy. Actually, I kind of look forward to flying because I sleep like a baby on the flights. My daughter doesn't, but I do. So very good. And like I said, we'll see you Saturday at Suffolk. How do you say it?
Suffolk.
It is Suffolk.
No.
Suffolk.
Suffolk.
Suffolk. See, you guys, that's why she's got to keep me in check.
I'll smack him around later.
Psh, psh, county, and we will be there Saturday. So I'm doing an awful job of getting it. Wait. So wait a minute. Is this? Yeah. So Todd does have an Instagram. See, Todd. Arthur's got your back. He's got your back. So go check that out. And Pontificator's not this week, but next week. And take care, all. See you later.